Alright. So we're back here. We only did a couple streams of the Endymions last time, but now it's the new pack day at the moment. Well, not yesterday was the new pack day anyway. 2 days ago. Yeah. But Elf Note is brand new. It won the whole meta weekly, so I'm just wondering if how good of it is, because people in the chat DK's chat was like, rare footage of Elf Note making it to top 8, so it seems like Elf Note might also have some duels where they're not as good, but they won the meta weekly, so I don't know how well the demons would do against them. I know nothing about the deck. Like, I seen it in the meta weekly, and I know something about the middle boss zone being important for them, and they have a trap card that can negate stuff, which might be bad. We'll be still rocking the deck that is. But when Dark Magical Curtain comes in, we'll definitely. I think I'm probably gonna replace the Into the Voids with it because it's a one-card Crowley, which is pretty good. So this is what we got here so far. Let's go check this out. Yeah, Diamond 4. We didn't have as good as a. Oh, okay. I think we got on an emotion game a couple of times last time, but yeah, it wasn't as good of a stream before. I think we like demoted the first 10 minutes of stream, but then we got it back to Diamond 4. Yeah. The main goal is always usually just make sure we don't get demoted. Alright. Because I'm perfectly fine with staying in the same spot. As long as I don't lose any progress and kind of a deal. Elf Note is not that bad. Not that bad as in, like, not that strong, or not that bad as in not that toxic. Well, like, not that bad as in, like, it's a good deck kind of a deal. Or is it not that... Oh, weird deck. Or is it not that bad as in, oh, it's not that bad to go against. Because I would assume that you mean, like, it's not that bad to go against. But, like, I know that words can be weird. And it can be both ways. Hello, how's the stream been? We actually just started, Lilac. I know it says that we've been live for 7 minutes, but this is our very first game. I usually wait about 5 minutes after beginning stream before I actually officially get into the grind. So that anybody who wants to join can join and catch the intro that I usually go for. But this is actually our first game. It looks like we're up against Runix. It's just kind of crazy. Also, something else I might add is that in the Meta Weekly, that I just finished watching the Meta Weekly like an hour ago, and the whole thing is that the meta was extremely diverse. Oh, those drop it. Okay. It was really shocking because like when it has the 16 decks. Only 3 of those decks had any repeats. It's like, I think, there was 2 Exorcister, 2 Elf Note, and 2, I forgot what oh, okay, this is gonna be fun. And 2 something else, I can't remember what it was. But, it was very, there was like, what do you call it, 10 different decks. Well, I guess you could say 13 different decks, and then 3 repeats. So I thought that was really cool. Alright, so just Runic Floodgate. The only issue is hard knowledge. Strong deck, yet it can be stopped. And returning the skills. The only issue is having hair knowledge. Okay, so Elf Note also gets hair knowledge. Okay. Let's still start off with Jackal in case I need to start getting counters here. Unless he's got a flashing fire or whatever. Not it would be freezing curses that negates effects. Flashing fire is a graveyard. I used to get flashing fire and freezing curses confused. Oh, it's Gozen? One attribute monster, so I'm just locked into dark. That's fine. Institution. Oh, that's pretty good. I need to. Okay. Oh, we win. Okay, we're good. Let's go 3. So it's literally just monster effects. It's not like it's locking me out of it's not locking me out of whatever you call it. Special summon. So I can literally just add a demon and then pop forward wipe. Put that in new. Also, if you guys are worried about like a ghost ogre happening, he still can't use monster effects. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that should be game. Do that, and we'll leave it like that in case he's got a, whatever you call it. Let's kill you instead. In case he's got a mole try me. Because obviously nothing was activatable at the moment. So he obviously doesn't have anything that can really threaten at the moment. We got 5 counters on the board. 1, 2, 3. The Jackal King. And we still got 2 counters indeed. Yeah. It's a bit of a flashback to the olden days when everybody was all about anti-monster effects and such. I could just breeze through like nothing. Now every deck has like a lot of generic whatever disruption. Not that. It's like a lot of back row removal and monster negate, spell trap negates and stuff like that. Look at that. 4 monsters in the whole deck. 3 of them are floodgates. 4 if you count Maxi as a floodgate, because it kind of is. Card scanner? What the? Huh. How many floodgates in the entire deck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So technically 10 floodgates in the whole deck, but it's still a floodgate deck, let's be real. Wonder what was in the hand. Going though? Yo, Toad, you got a wait, what? Toad, you have a 15 watch streak? That is insane. Thank you so much for being here. That is so cool. Appreciate you so much for just showing up every time. What happened? I like when Yu-Gi-Oh's the best game. I do too. Blue Eyes and Hero in top 4, if I recall correctly. Yes, Blue Eyes was against Heroes in top 4. How do you get this, people? I got Droll using Endymion the first game of the day. Skill issue, I guess. Like, right? Oh, great. Okay, I spoke too soon. Oh, we played through it. We got to. Probably got a Full Host or something, too. Gotta do this in case he's got like an Ash or something, so I can probably negate it. Gives me enough counters on the server, you know. It's a counter draw though. He probably has a Full Host though as well in hand. Double Demon Banish is kind of rough. It is. Okay. Get the counters still to negate with the Jackal King. Looks like he's got another negate. Another. It probably still is a Bull Charmer though. Let's be real. Loot. I mean, you don't know if they have that full combo yet. For all we know, he's going to use his effect and somehow, like, Rotary, use the effect, negate it, and then he scoops. That could happen. What are you doing? He's waiting a while. What's he doing? I don't know, like, maybe he's trying to debate. Maybe he doesn't have anything. Maybe he's just legit just all Moltarbies in hand at the moment or something. And he's trying to figure out how he's going to be able to go through this. Because he only has one play and I have a negate. Maybe that's it. Or maybe I just lost connection and the game hasn't told me yet. Did any of the new cards interest you? I don't know anything about any of the new cards. But I would doubt it because the Deviants, the deck just doesn't change. They don't have anything that is coming at all. You know, he has plenty. Harass can just negate. Can I do anything else anyway? He just wins the war of attrition here. Because he can just keep negating every turn. He said, cracked stone. Wait, what? I want to bet that no, but the card in the hand was clipped. Yeah. It didn't rocket. Looks like that might be an imperm. Ice skill will be pretty good. Oh. Like, I want to get something else. Like, he obviously could easily just use the effect right now to negate all Servant's effects. And like, don't do anything. But I kind of want to get a secondary play so that I can play through one of his disruptions. Because there's absolutely no reason he was going to let Servant go through. Unless he's worried about cards in hand. And I'm guessing this is just everything else he needs, right? Right. Because this is probably whatever he summons is gonna search anything. Gonna be one card combo. Right. Alright, GG's. Let's see how many K2 players you wanted to, much less how many are on Bamboo Shoot. What's Bamboo Shoot? Are people using Bamboo Engine and Cool Tune or something? Oh, gotta follow. Naba. Naiba, am I pronouncing it right? Like Kaiba with an N? Thank you so much for the follow. Hope you enjoy it. We're using Endymions, and hopefully we get some Endymion support with Vion soon, because that'd be cool. But right now, we're just using a 7-year-old okay, this guy's just past turn. Alright, what do we got here? Ulos does nothing. I can like go a really good board without worrying about Pulos. If he had no play, what is this? That Fusion Secret XE or Link. Okay. I'm not going to actually do any of that. Wow. You're not gonna do it. Oh, what's this? Okay. What is this? Hecka Hand. Okay. Okay. 2 and 3. Do you want to? He's tempted. He's really tempted to do it. He's like, I could, but I want some draws. I'm like, okay. I'm gonna keep on searching until you have to. Let's see here. Let's do this. I got an idea here. Would you like to? Oh, okay. Some of this card. Alright. Great Endymion. You and anything I'm bored about. Nope, not really. How much attack is this? 5400. I'm going to need to do a little bit better. 40 normal summoned. Yeah. Graveyard, just that, and then there's a dark. I can work with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3. We have some room here. Then we can go Stone Effect. Give him one draw in exchange for just going for game. Because I just need 2400. I just need 2000 more damage. So let's just do this. Alright. So yeah, in real life, one of my my friends who goes to locals, kind of a locals deal, we go to this card shop to play games. It's my brother's coworker. He uses Heck of Hands. I've never seen him do anything remotely interesting or scary. I think they have like a trap card that negates monster effects. Yeah, they got like this. He's mixed it with like there's a continuous trap that he can set off of a silhouette rabbit, which is cool. Yeah. Oh, I thought that said Heck of Hands Yubel. I'm like, what? Yeah. Bamboo Shoot means you can't activate spell track points if you tribute someone using a... Oh, Naturia Bamboo Shoot. Okay, I know that one. You have to tribute summon it. He looks like he's... Yeah, like a tree. Yeah. The ceiling deck? Yeah. And the Endymions are... they have more spells in the deck than monsters, so the odds of them ripping should be high. Looking for a bit? Appreciate you, Frank. Rose Rip. No, yeah. It's basically Rose Rip, but, more annoying. Okay. What's about a jackal? What? We'll do it with Abductor first. Yeah, I was thinking, do I want to use Sequence without activating Abductor just in case he gets Ash and I know I'm summon Jackal instead? Okay. But then even that's the case, I still get that counter on Abductor. Our Mind, 94. Okay. You got Droll instead? Okay. Desires out of my deck? Well, Desires is still good. Why'd you take it out? I've always only read it at 1. Ash on the Knowledge, which is still better than him ashing Desires because I still get a free body with Blue Boar then. One Demon God, one. Oh, ooh, good draws. Good draws. I'm gonna immediately Bestiary. I want to save that upstart To start collecting more counters, I think. Yeah, we're trap clicking here. Election Knight. Gotta remember that Souls is gone, so we don't want to do anything with that. Go ahead and put Endymion in there. Then we'll pop the Abductor and add her back. See if we can get another use of her. Droll. Oh, Monster but not really a Monster, it's Mastery. Alright, let's go ahead and put 7 back in the deck. Draw a card. Ah, nice. Go Abductor. Obviously I can scale Jackal and pop it to get more counters in the Institution, but I don't really want to do that. Yeah, so I'm thinking, like, do I want to put the counter on Institution? I'm like, no, I'm actually going to go and grab Magistrate. It will increase the chances of me being able to trigger that Magistrate. Yes, making sure I'm not accidentally activating, like, Institution in the column or something like that. Now let's go up start. Beautiful. Go ahead and wait until we get some more stuff on the field. Yeah. Trying it to in Talons when you've already found everything is just the icing on the cake. It's like, okay, we are guaranteed to win now. Let's see what you got. Okay. Double Engraver. Or okay, so we're gonna have to start getting more Jackal Kings out. I think we gotta get rid of Orcus Gyusu, but I've also like. Okay, I think I know what we do. We gotta just get a Jackal King to gate out, and then we gotta get SP Little Light to banish whatever he puts out. So either gotta be between Harp Horror or Mekk-Knight going Gyusu. And obviously Mekk-Knight Gyusu is better, but if we just negate the activation of Gyusu, then he just has he gets destroyed. So you'd have to summon it out with no effect. If he summons out Harp Horror, no effect. Yeah. Orcus is still combo? Yeah, it's still combo, but we have way too many negates for him to deal with it. And best deck, let's go. Kept Thrust. I took the side up my deck and kept Thrust. Oh, I see. Yeah. You still got combo, like, but I'm trying to figure out what is better. We summons out Harp Horror, but I'm thinking we just give it a Mekk-Knight, and then we just banish the Harp Horror. Or we just bounce it to hand, you know? We just bounce it with Reflection. I summon out Blue Board, link to the... Yeah. Yeah, I guess I could still do that too. Oh, let's remove from Celine, just got way too many counters. Summon out Blue Boy here. Link into IP Masquerader. The middle. Then we get Magister. The fact that I still have not used Institution's effects is kind of crazy. And what? Did we banish Shigura at all? We didn't even do that, okay. I'm not gonna waste the effect. Wait, did we use Void at all? Oh, no, we didn't. I can see that there's nothing in the lingering window thing. This guy's very patient. Alright. You'd have to draw Dark a little more, specifically. Hopefully he didn't draw Dark a little more, specifically. Agalon, he's about to summon Harp Horror, which we will just banish. if he didn't use a monster effect and first went into Harp Horror, I was just gonna link away Magister to keep the Giant King in the field. But since he used a monster effect first, I can I don't have to lose a monster negate for it. Yeah, it's Orcust. What was the deck that? Oh yeah, this is just Cool Tune. So essentially, we went against Detroit. That's sorry, Runic Floodgate. Then we went against Cool Tune. Then we went against Hecka Hands. Then we went against Orcust. So it is pretty diverse still. Wait, what is this? Oh wow. What did I? Okay, I didn't realize I had somebody. We only got all the dailies done, which is crazy. Orcust is still combo. Still not getting this charged. Oh, dang, the opponent's on his rank down game. Wonder what he's on. You ever wonder if people who are on the rank down game are not actually using the decks that they're ranking down with? Like if someone's like grinding with a risky deck or something, and then they're losing so many times that they, for the rank down game, they just switch to like Cool Tune, something super meta, so they don't lose the rank down game, then they just go back to grinding with the regular deck. Off notes. You know what I'm saying? I do that often. Well, yeah, it seems like a good idea. Like you can just keep losing every single game, but on your wake down game, just switch to a meta deck so that you just don't wake down. It seems like a good idea. Or was this is hand knowledge, or was? What you mean? Also, there's this new Power Patron card spell that had that one. They had to like add the effect accepted its restriction once per turn restriction clause on a new card just because. Oh my goodness. And I'm still trying to figure out how that works. Like I understand the concept of it, yes, but with the wording of the card, it says like remove a card from your extra deck and then special summon from your deck a monster to accept the card that's in its once per turn restriction clause, something like that. Like, okay, if it was the deck, that makes sense, but why extra deck? Like, there shouldn't be a card that's name is treated as that you can summon from your deck that has the same name. It was weird, but a new spell was released that has the effect, like, special summon a monster with this same name, with the name of its card text, acceptance once per turn restriction clause. I'm like, oh, that's weird. The blue one allows you to see the opponent's hand and banish one? Oof. Where's the blue one? Guessing it's one that's also blue, but not quite this one. Is this one blue? Make a bird opponent's turn. You can switch to the location of this card in your main monster zone and that the monster in your center monster zone. Then you can banish one face up, one random card from its hand. Okay. Well, my hand's also not that good at the moment. I got 2 good cards and 3 cards I would rather not see yet. Tenia is the name? The blue one? I saw it. They can whip 3 cards at full power? That is crazy. Literally, anything that can hand rip like that, it's like, the hand is sacred kind of a deal. Like, you know, like, that's always my mentality. Ever since Labyrinth was, like, popping cards from the hand stuff, I'm just like, the hand is sacred. Don't be putting cards that can do that. Meanwhile, I was using Darkwood Enchanter at the time, too, so... What's this one? So it's locked into synchros. I don't know anything about Elf, though. I'll use her when I spell you. Nice. It's mostly 1 hit 2 from Omega. Oh, the Omega. Okay, I've seen Omega hand whip. I thought that was the that they were hand whipping with their actual regular combo. He still might go into Omega. It's not ruled out. Okay. Monster negate, just protection. This card is, I think this is the one, right? You can send one monster hit. Then if you control a single monster, you can negate effects. One face up card one controls. That's the card that's. Oh my goodness, that bothers me. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna have to go for it. Okay. probably got because he got a affect negate with the trap, and he's got a Omni negate, and he's got a boss negate, and I don't know what else. Also, I don't know what that Chaos Angel's been summoned with. Was it summoned with both a light and dark? We finally gonna get that with Baron. Letting a lot of things go through. Where did he summon out Chaos Angel? Yes, he was both. Okay. So that means yeah. Yeah. Light and dark. So it just means that if he uses his stuff, I can't change and negate his stuff. Okay. I was gonna summon up Reflection, but I'm also thinking, like, what if I just do this? This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yes, this is technically enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't attack over. That's the thing I gotta remember. Or maybe I could just like... Huh, I guess I could do that. He's just, you know, waiting here. I think I should have Reflection, Summon to bounce. I kind of forgot that his stuff couldn't be showing battle either. So I'm thinking that I should have, okay, I can't... Oh, I could steal. I know a play that I do have, but I want to make sure I actually have stuff to do afterwards. Okay, let it go through. Three, 4, 5. Yeah, that's enough. Yes. Thinking if I wanted to go for D-Mod, but I could still just do that afterwards. The can't Endymion summon, can't use the Endymion pop, obviously because Groan's gonna be unaffected. That doesn't do anything. Let's see. We can summon one monster from your hand or field to the graveyard. The target an elephant monster in your graveyard with a different special summon it. Okay, so that. Oh, actually, probably should. Maybe we should just do that. Yeah. His card. This card gets negated by the card that I have. So let's do that. Getting rid of my trap card, keeping my monster effect on the field in case of a Nibiru, but this card special summons from graveyard, which Unworld Goddess can negate, is what I'm like dealing with here. Special summon by sending probably another Draco King. That. Yes. Okay, I probably could have just kept it because I might have to link away the Unworld Goddess. good. Okay, I don't have to negate my Royal Goddess, then that's good. He doesn't know? Yeah. The cards are both are both negated, and now this is enough to negate. Yeah, this checks. That gets negated by Duel Goddess. Managed Endymion kept jacking in the field because I need to be getting those cards and Jackal King so I can pop board wipe. Let's go! We're gonna save that just because it is the first game against Elf Note that we won. Is that the first game in general against Elf Note? Oh, it was his demotion game! Dang, I forgot about that. Let's save that. Easiest white woman summon I've seen in my life. He just let me summon off the line, I think. He could have negated and destroyed that, but he was so confident in his board that he thought like, oh, I just gotta stop anything that threatens my card, and you obviously aren't threatening my card. I'm like, okay, well, I'll link away your board then. Response? Oh. Save that. Let's check it's obviously Fiendsmith. Triple Veiler, no Imperm. So this is a deck that it's probably good to summon out Jackal King against instead of Endymion. You know, when you like, oh, they have a disruption, it could be Veiler. They probably are using a lot more Veilers than Imperms, so I'll be using Jackal King more often. Obviously, they got Droll Maxi with the One of Ghost Spell. They also have Super Poly in the deck too, so I wonder if that is a thing that they all use, or just this guy. Playing like a bozo, no wonder why USD ranking. Ouch, that's hurtful. Hey, I got the corn toss though, that's pretty nice. Oh, come on. My phone's not charging again. Alright, this hand's good. It almost can play into... I mean, technically it could. Here's the thing. I could use Institution then Basilisk and not have to worry about Droll, but if I don't... Or I could just win right now. See, I think... Who was it? I don't know if it was VF who was saying that or someone else. But they were saying something like if Demon got support that was the level of Witchcrafter and stuff, that you might see the days where people just scoop to an activation of a servant. I'm just like, people already scoop to just servant activation. They don't even care if I actually have combo, they just don't want to play against Endymions. So I thought that was funny. Where do you get these wins? I'm in Diamond rank, if that explains. I'm also winning coin tosses, which is nice. But yeah, it's a Diamond rank. I doubt people will do this in Master rank. Okay. No. Okay. So here's the thing. I could submit out Basilisk and then serve it, then upstart. And then if I don't draw into a play like a spell that I could use, I could theoretically go Jackal and then use Basilisk to recycle back the Jackal. But I'm also greedy AF, so yeah. Like I said, I can open summon Basilisk, go Servant. That's one counter on Basilisk. Upstart, and if I don't draw into a spell, if I draw into another Pendulum, that's 2 counters of Basilisk. I could scale the Jackal, which is 3, and then we move those 3 to put Jackal back to the hand, and then activate that Jackal again, or Endymion, whatever, to give Servant the 3rd counter. But I'm also kind of greedy, and I want to go for Jackal, just because I'm greedy. This hand loses to anything? I don't think so. I mean, if he wins a Fulos, then yeah, it makes it a lot more difficult to win. But this hand doesn't lose to doesn't lose to anything. We're gonna be greedy. Because obviously, if I don't draw into what I need, if Jackal can get a 3rd, oh, okay, good. Look at that. Like, this is not a brick. Like, it's a weaker hand than normal, but it's not a brick. If I didn't draw into a spell there, it was just a Pendulum, Oh, yeah, that's fun. Then I would have, what do you call it? I would have had to summon out Jack King, banish for D-mod. Y'all think I could take the challenge? I have to do 16 summons if I want to do that. I should have gotten Droll there. I would have gotten Droll there. I mean, look at that. I haven't even done another search, by the way. Droll wouldn't have done much of anything. Hold on, jump tracking. Let's save my back end. I want to call by. Okay, let's save it again. I'm still trying to debate, do I want to try to summon 14 more times and go for game like that? But I don't even know if I can summon 14 more times. I could still just skill 7 Endymion, you know, use Institution to search another negate, and then spend summon out for 4 negates and Call of the Grave. That'll be down to 11 cards in hand. Do the challenge, no spell counters? Wait. What Nixie is no spell counters a euphemism for something else. Let's see something here. I'd have to summon, what, 14? 15 more times. I don't even think I can summon 15 more times. Because I can do 1, 2 with Souls, 3 with Celine, 4 if I try to go into Artemis. I don't think I could summon 15 more times. You already know what it is. Yeah, of course I know what it is. Okay, thinking here. Let's try this. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Add the jack from deck. The reason why we're doing it like that is so we can do it like this. Jack King. Pop the Jackal King. We have 3 negates in extra deck, so let's just resummon back out. Or we can get a Deviant here. It does, it's not gonna matter. Like, it's the same thing. So to be fair, I might have been able to pen someone out first and then do that play. And then... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't want to pop anything on my board, so we'll just do this. You guys don't know what I'm doing. I don't want to pop anything with the Deviants. I think that will just put me at a little bit too low of counters. So we're just doing this. Isn't that cool, guys? I wish we had more quick plays that we could do that. You want some 50 times with that attitude? Deviants can't. I don't think they're capable of doing 15 summons. If they did Fulos, then yes, I would. That's like 9 summons, 9 to 10. I think I could I think I could barely manage to pull that off. He's, uh-oh. This is looks like it's board breakers. Doing the one that has it in case he got like a Widow Anchor he wants to chain to try to send it. But it's probably drop it. Okay. Usually I want to get the one that doesn't have a counter, but like I didn't want to trade Widow Anchor and then all this nonsense. Yep, Skyscrapers. Who else plays Storm? Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like I said, probably 10 Pi Striker is what I'm thinking. I never think it's pure 10 Pi. I never think it's pure Sky Striker. I always think it's 10 Pi with it. Okay. Yeah, this has to be them. I don't know, Sky Strikers has been... I think like, pure Sky Striker is not extinct, so I mean, it still could be them, but I still always think it's 10 Pi. Okay. Probably gonna... Okay. What? Wait a second. Widow Anchor can't... If he negates the Jackagoos or whatever he targets... I guess he didn't want to negate, like, all of them. But just saying that I'm, yeah. I guess he's smart enough to know that if he negates the effects and with drop it, Widow Anchor won't be able to steal it. But yeah. Obviously there's no coming back from this. I still don't think I would have been able to do 15 summons. I just still don't think I could have done that. Ultra instantly Yugioh boost. Yeah. Maybe not lose to Striker. Maybe lost to Max C Droplet. I don't know, like, if you were playing Ojamas and then you use Full Los Maxi, double Full Los against Cool Tunes, and then Cool Tunes scooped, would you say, oh my goodness, Ojamas just beat Cool Tunes? Like, no, they didn't. Oh, we got 32 people watching. That's pretty nice. How is it you doing this format, Shadow? I mean, I just ranked up in like 45 minutes, so that was pretty good. No, I am getting the weirdest people that does that. Did you see the Dynasty support? What do you think? It's very mid. Barely not like. I don't think any hero players are gonna use it. Like, just Omni heroes and the Master heroes are just better than trying to shoehorn in some Destiny hero support. Yeah, I don't really think they're that good. There was one card that was almost good, and then it wasn't. Okay. Too much for the win streak? Maybe just for the pure deck then? I mean, yeah, but like, if you're winning pure Destiny heroes, you're just running a weaker version of Omni heroes. That is okay, but like, I am fully expecting them to have Droll. Okay. People used to say before that all spell hands are bricks. I'm like, you serious? Okay. So no Droll is nice, but even if you had Droll, my Calm of the Grave wouldn't do anything. Hey, I said off, dude. Okay. Still, sadly, no Destiny and Dragoon support. That would fully. If only DB got a fraction of the support that Heroes does. Demons will never get support. I think that's what they established. Kinda have to scale both of these. Bad. Because they're all just ignition ones. They also used back removal before, and it's popular, so there's something here that's okay. That's the card I was going to target as well. It was exactly going to be this card that he's activating because it's in the institution column. What does Landis Sword do anyway? And you could use the one that pops it back row already. But we're still gonna use the other one again. Would like to preemptively call by, but he's just gonna, you know, use that effect anyway. He's gonna pop Garuda. Okay. Well, like, what happens if I just add it back anyway? Oh, dang. Okay, that's fine. Funny what I have. I have 3. You have 5, which is not really enough. Would have loved to have Institution already be activated. So I could have gotten this extra 2 counters, because I think that would have really made a difference. Attacks from destruction, I believe. Does that add counters for you? Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't activated yet. Wait, I have 6 counters. Okay, that's good. I forgot that it gets me. Forgot that it gets me additional counter. I haven't done this one yet either. Does not have another one of it. Dyson? Yep. Zalen, I mean. Something. Okay. You requested that that in the survey? Anything guys do anything in graveyard that I need to worry about? Like, is there anything in the that I ought to worry about in the graveyard here? Probably just discard. Try to guess what they're going to. Guess so. We'll give it a mix. He might not chain Zalen, but I mean he still might anyway. They go into beat back to back, they can revive? Yeah. Oh. Crackle? There's servants. Leaving knowledge on the top of the deck. Okay. D-bod. Okay. I already got souls. Oh, that was it? Okay. Do you have anything else? Okay. Special summon you. Selena's gone. Gotta go with Selena's gone. So do that. I think he's out of stuff. Hello there. I opted to go for blue board, not Jakku King, because I want to banish his card so that Endymion Pop still works. Because Endymion Pop will not do anything as long as he's got that on the field. Other tutors cannot be destroy card effects and can't be targeted by card effects. But if I get rid of that card, I can still Endymion Pop. Do you have any darks in graveyard that I can steal if I need? He does. So maybe I ought to keep blue souls on the field. Okay, that's also really good. Maybe I should have used Upstart first in case I drew into the board. Magister is also really good. Guys, is the comeback real? Basilisk is still in the deck. Basilisk is not in the deck. That's fine. Is Abductor still in the deck? Abductor is still in the deck. I don't want to summon up Reflection yet, but yeah. One, two, three, four. Maybe I could have still, yeah, get rid of you. I may have chosen the wrong zone for souls, but I think it's fine. I can still link souls away. Doctor. Hello there, beautiful! I was just thinking about you! How you doing, man? Oh, you got 7 counters. I'm not using Abductor's effect. I guess maybe that was a lucky draw. No, it wasn't a lucky draw. You think, what if you didn't draw a DB? You wouldn't have enough counters. The strategy is Principal Reflection, bounce Abductor, and then use her again. With Celine will be pretty nice right about now. It's fine. I can summon out from graveyard, but obviously I just clog up the zones again. So let's pen summon out you and you. I mean, maybe I should have still done that. It's fine. I think we're still fine. Yeah, do this, because if I move 6 counters and he's got something, then I'm kind of in a tizzy. Yeah, we just bounce you. He's a witch. No freaking way. I would have been fine either way. If Endymion was into the void or something, I would have still been fine. Because then I would have done this like that and got those counters back. I would have got Abductor first to get a card to hand, you know? And then I would have this is enough, actually. Oh my goodness, you can't be serious. You cannot be serious. You can't be serious! If I literally... No! Okay. Okay, well, it's fine. I should have... Okay, so I could have went for game. I could have went for game if I used Abductor's effect first to get a search, and then Pendulum summoned out the Reflection to bounce back. Then I could have gotten an additional card on field. Oh, hello. Thank you, Demon. Lina into Axis? No, because Lina would just, like... That would just put me in the same spot as before. I'm trying to think, if I go Dark into Lina, and then Lina take back a body, I still have a Charmer plus a body. It's the exact same situation as before. Oh, guys, we just actually fought through a full Cool Tune board there. Now, it would have been so much better if I, if I did the smart play and searched out with Abductor first. But I think I got a little bit too excited there. This is the one. Yeah, this is the... I think this duel is the one where the opponent just you know, scoops on me just activating Citadel, which is funny, but, you know, not as good. But yeah, like, if I drew it into the board, I still would have, it would have been in the same situation, because I would have just used Abductor, done the play that I'm talking about, but I would have searched Endymion off of that. Can't believe that happened. Finger for the win. Oh yeah, Carving the Grave, protecting Jackal Kings was pretty good. I guess it's cool saying that given the right circumstances, the DV can still win, which is nice, and they're not just completely Cloudcraft. They're just mostly Cloudcraft. Yeah, I know. I noticed I was the 100 off. I'm like, no. Okay, this hand is. Guys, if only the Mythical Beast can be used in this scale, with the other one is occupied, we'd be so good right now. Yeah. Theoretically, no. I was gonna say, theoretically, I could go Jackal, Servant, Jackal King, and then Jackal summon out Jackal King, and then banish for Demon to get Soul summon out, go Crowley. Wait a second, I already got Blue Boy in hand. So that was my mentality. I'm like, no. Blue Boy summon is the best play at the moment. Yep. Sometimes that happens. Double Jackal King in the hand. Oh, it's just floodgates. Okay. Maybe I should have used Servant. Okay. No, not using Servant's fine, because then I get the extra counter on souls. Rivalry? Literally, dude, I'm only using spellcasters, man. Okay. That's why we don't scoop, That's why we don't scoop on, we don't get any draws from this, but I need those counters. I need these counters. Maybe I should have used Jackal. No, I should not have used Jackal first. It's fine. It's the same thing. Alright. Go ahead and grab Jackal King out. Can I go for game here still? If I summon out Reflection to bounce Rivalry, I'm still under Dimensional Fissure. If I summon out bounce Dimensional Fissure, I can't go sight. I can't. Yeah. Might have to just go into Deviant here. Or I could do this. Appreciate the follow, whoever that was. Sorry. El Papi Johnny. Appreciate the follow, thank you so much. They don't want to think they don't want to win. It must be the worst matchup. Yeah. Okay, let's try this out. You and you. Because now I can use Soul's Effect. Yeah, I can use Soul's Effect and go into X Code. Yugioh1, thank you so much. Nice deck. Nice deck you are playing, sir. Thank you so much. We love ourselves some Endymions. Special summon this card. Go ahead and I guess we send out. Oh, ooh, no, we can't access Code Talk because of that. Alright, let's keep thinking here. To do that, but that's not gonna do anything actually. My bad. Maybe we should have summoned out Cerberus instead then, instead of Jackal King, because then we could have linked away into like an Celine and then Jackal King summoned back out. Would have been a little bit better. But at the moment, I'm not seeing it as too beneficial for us. Yeah, I'm not seeing it too beneficial at the moment. It's fine though. Do we still want to use? Yeah, because at the moment there's nothing for Jackal King to even trigger it anyway. Okay, so we'll do that. We could no. It's like we could like we could link into Celine and summon back out Endymion, but that's actually not going to be a good idea at all, considering we wouldn't have a negate on that at the moment. He's probably got Super Poly, but yeah, Super Poly has to go into the other card, or he's just gonna scoop. That's who he was on. Because we only have let's see here. Oh yeah, it was this. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I was thinking that he couldn't go into Garura because usually thinking the Stevians he could only go into Mudragon, but no, Souls is still the same stuff as Jack and King, so he could have definitely gone into Garura still if he drew Super Poly. Like I said, Super Poly is definitely the card I always expect when I go against Stun. The Fisher affects you the most? A little bit. Nice. Not a meta shape? Yeah, no, I'm not interested in meta. Like, whenever I think of, like, meta decks, like, winning, are you really winning, or is the meta deck winning for you? But if you're using a deck like Endymion, then you actually have to think around your plays and stuff, your wins actually seem to come from you, which is a lot more satisfying, in my opinion. Oh no, my opponent's playing through my floodgates. Guess I got a scoop, exactly. Double mastery. Ugh. Beyond Zero is an interesting name. Oh boy. Well, he's gonna see my gonna get hand knowledge. Let's go into Dyer. Okay. No hand traps. We see what he's got. Heals can be pretty difficult. He's like finally like, what are you running? What is this? I'm like, it's a 7-year-old deck. Yeah. So this is a full combo. Oh my goodness, famous discard Chadamus is even better. I do think if you like a meta deck and play it well, though, it's still skillful. Salute 7. Come on. Would have more faith. I don't have any faith, but you need to have faith. I know exactly what Hero's Endboard is, because I use it. But secondary for Master Duel. The Endboard is Conjure Chaos, which hurts like the Dickens. DBE, which also hurts. Darklaw, which is Darklaw, and Shining Neo Swingman also hurts like the Dickens. A lot of these cards hurt like the Dickens. Like any other dumb deck. If they check your hand, you are potentially dead. 6-7. 0-7, but you switch it to 6-7. Very nice. It's got Poly, and Dust Crow in hand, and Unknown. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Endymion already had a pretty difficult matchup against Heroes before, but obviously Heroes are completely like a force to be reckoned with now with the new cards. They're only gonna get stronger because they got what, Sabiel something, the new Winged Creeper card, which apparently is not searchable, which is weird. But like pay half your life points to add any fusion spell from deck to hand. It's kind of crazy. I'm sick of this meta losing to Drolls every other game. Can't wake up. Yeah, Droll is Konami's way of gatekeeping mastering. They only want the meta decks to get there, and if you are not playing meta, you don't get to play. That's their mentality. I still think that I'm whatever you call it. We need a hero card that mentions Neos and another card that elemental hero players are never going to remove, like Stratos. So I love to hear that mentions Neos and Stratos, so that when you use Infernal Device, you can actually add 2 from deck to hand. But it would still need to have an effect that makes it worth running. That's fair. No, bro. The only thing I have faith in is that only thing I have faith in here is that this is not much doable. Like, we'll see. No, there's Shadows. Someone brought up a good point, is that Mastery of Fountain can probably be used in any deck that just wants a free body. There's no locks in it at all. You just reveal it in your hands, which summon itself on the field, as long as you have it in hand. So while you see those cards, is it Valmonica? No. Sulfur that uses that Time 1 card for just a free body on field, they could just use Mastery of Fountain. If they don't want to use a level 1, they can use a level 4, which might be pretty cool. 2 countries Chaos plus TPE? Yeah. Shredding Usable plus Microcosmos, yeah. Well, not quite Macrocosmos, because his cards aren't finished, it's just mine. TPE here. Is this a good hand? This is a good hand, right? It's, I mean, it's doable. Double mastery. Like, I would prefer 1 mastery with another card that's possible. I might just start out with Garuda, see if he tries to stop it. Did he set with Wonder Driver? Yeah, that's what he would. That was the polarization, right? Double conscious here, chaos. Hands double contrast is what's gonna do. DBE was already difficult to get around. So he might just try to contrast first and then mass change. We know what the mass change is actually. But yeah. Mass change is on the left. Kind of wanted to hope to get rid of the favorite contact, you know. Yeah. Shadow's other deck is also deviant. Is just Shadow playing in his alter cat with his other deck? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, it went from hard to, like, near impossible. Like, the only way to win is if the opponent just turns off his toggle and does nothing for the rest of the game. And even then, I'm not sure I have it. Okay. Like, obviously it'd be nice to add magic to force out the other negate, but then I actually literally have nothing. Yeah, I would literally have nothing. Just like thinking like through like, would that be good? Nice. Yeah, then still sniped it. I don't have anything. Yep. You looking to try out Witchcrafters with the new support drops? Absolutely. That deck looks so awesome. So I've said before, I've had it a lot of times in the past. Like, I've said, Witchcrafters is so fun, I wish it was competitive. I've said that a lot. And now it is competitive. Just because I can. It's gonna, yeah. Just adding insult to injury. But yeah, like, I have a Witchcrafter deck in real life, but I even built it in Master Duel as well. I'm gonna show you here. All it. You know, Witchcrafters, it's fun, but it reduces to 1 disruption. Like, you Ash Blossom on the normal summon of any of the cards, the effective discard and tribute. You Ash that, and like, okay, you are toast. Like, you just gotta end your turn, unless you have the Confusion Confession spell in your hand with 2 bodies that Confusion summon, and another spell that you can start triggering off of it, unless you can use the Graveyard effect, obviously. New support is super good. Like, I'm very impressed by it. bit of heroes and now he mixed with. Do you play pure or spellcaster pile? Pure witchcrafters. Also, like, unless you're talking about the perhaps to you, I'll be going for pure too. I don't actually understand how people are going to be able to. Oh, hello there. I don't get how people will try to make a spellcaster pile with it. It doesn't actually make sense to me. Okay. Maybe we could, Okay. Because, the deck locks you into witch captures. Well, I mean, the card that fusion summons, the monster, it's the remake of Pottery. That card locks you into fusion summons. So I'm looks like, locks you into witch captures, I mean. And there's other cards that lock you into actual legit just fusion summons. So, like, how are they gonna make that work? Just add souls off of this, so I don't have to banish a card for demon for it. Nope, I almost made a mistake. Jacko King first, please. I should have just put the counter on Institution. What the? Okay. I was really expecting that to get negated. No, not get negated. I was expecting it to be met with a max C. Ash Blossom, okay. Okay. So he's got a Droll or something in hand, I would just imagine. Sun Endymion. Do you think he's got one in K9? Okay. Yeah, I guess we can Crowley here. Still playable. Just could be better. I think it's got like a... Oh, it's got that. Okay. Probably more so Invoked Magician's Fairy Tale. Invoked Magician's Fairy Tale. We'll use this first in case he's got a Nibiru. What? Okay. What? Okay. I was gonna pet someone jacking an Abductor and then use Citadel, but the very next move is to link into Electrobite. So, like, I should use Citadel first in case I pen someone too, and have 2 counters and serve it, and then if he tries to nib, I can do that then. But I can also link into Celine and summon back out and do stuff like that. But Electrobite was gonna let me... What the? Kristron? Oh, K9. Like I said, I thought it might have been K9. Alright, we take those. We take those. I've also only been live for an hour and a half, and I've also gained a rank and a half, which is pretty cool. Maybe spellcast probably won't involve witchcrafters. Yeah, maybe the witchcrafters that don't lock you. Like Maid and Jenny. The Very and Jenny, the 2 maids, but they don't lock you. Which is good. Most people cannot stomach facing Pen, sadly. I guess so. I mean, I can't blame them. Kidding. Okay. Citadel here. Looks like he's got like a maxi. So we go upstart, won't play into Droll. Won't think about Droll. Yep. Also, see how there was no delay there? It didn't ask him to negate his own maxi, which means there's no Ash Blossom. Not that it would have mattered because there's no play we could have played around that. Oh my goodness, come on! Abductor. What am I looking at right now? What am I looking at right now? Is this some kind of cruel joke? Nice hand, thanks. Electrify left scars on them, yeah. They prefer to play against Cool Tune? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I mean, it takes away from the experience. The opponent just scoops every time. Yeah. I was hoping to get Abductor so I could use it to get the second scale. And then Academia, the pencil it out 3, because that would have been super good. Okay, that's game. GG's. Triple Jackal King. Either that or even a Magister, or just playing it Endymion himself would have been good, because then I could have still had him summon out. I have a shadow to play Balatro. Oh, is that one card? Is that the other card game? Card game? Am I saying it right? It's a game for card games, but it's like Uno or actual Jack cards, whatever you call it. This would have been infinitely better. Infinitely better. 22 SWD. Huh. 22 sword? Oh boy, yummy. I haven't seen this in a while. Yes. I think one of my friends at my church group plays that. It may take a while. Yeah. They usually go into a Mitsu combo as well. Link Reabo? So Animus is a Link 1? Could have technically played DB Yummy. No! The only engine I'd ever play is an engine that's strictly extra deck. You know. Strictly extra deck. Beansmith is almost there for a strictly extra deck, but I don't want to be running bricks in the deck. For my first pen deck, I will probably go for Valiance. Oh, so you want a Fossil Dynalock? Dang, imagine Nibiru right here. Like, this would be the ultimate Nibiru choke board. I think Endy would be too complex for me to begin with. I don't mind losing. I mean, also, Endymion is also, like, pretty outdated. Like, it's still a strong deck, but, like, if you want to pick up a first pen deck, you want to pick up something that is, like, way more modern that can play hand chops and stuff. Right now, it's an uphill battle to use Endymion. Valiance isn't an easy deck to learn. As Valiance here, don't start with Valiance. What? Oh, that's, I don't know anything about Valiance, except that they just summon Fossil Dino. That's it. So we're rolling with the cards, so I'm not going completely blind. Well, if it isn't my favorite Pendulum Shipper. How you doing? Just KTKKO. I wouldn't consider myself a Pendulum player. I'm more of a, I'm more of a spell counter specialist. Now, the moment the turn gets done, that's when my dog decides to try to claw at my legs to go out, it looks like. We'll start with this. I don't want to activate anything else. But what's he got? What's he going for? Go after that. Variax Seals cannot negate this. Also, it goes to extra deck because it's any monster set from hand to main deck. Yeah. Well, even if it was from field, it's what is that considered a monster? Do you plan to get Endymion craft anyway? Super easy to learn, hard to master. Isn't that the same thing about Endymions though? Endymions isn't super easy to learn, but it is pretty hard to master. That's true. Imperm. Oh, it was a surprise. Okay. Do you want Beyond the Pendulum or Exceed? No, neither one of them are good. In Endymions. They might be good in regular Pendulums, but what do you call it? Endymion, Electromite is just better than Beyond in every way. And then Exceed it. What do you call it? Celine is just a better Exceed the Pendulum. I just realized I was supposed to go Secrets first, because if he negates Secrets, it negates one of these spells, and I actually don't have a play. Also, he can't Droll, which is pretty nice. Oh, mentioned. I didn't memorize the words. Oh. What? You just gotta read the 187 words of Endymion to memorize them after the deck is easy to learn. You memorize what they did, that's close enough. You can remove 6 spell counters from your field, especially of this card, then count the number of cards you control that can hold a spell counter, destroy the many cards in the field, and if you do, place the many cards in, on this card. Count the number of cards that can hold a spell counter on the field, destroy that many cards on the field. Then place the same number of cards on the spell counters in this card, including the number of cards destroyed by this effect. You can only use this effect of Endymion the Mighty Battlestar Magic once per turn. Did I get it right? You can move 6 spell counters from your field, especially the card from the Pendulums. Okay, plus some from the Pendulums, I missed that. They count the number of cards you control that can have a spell counter. Destroy that many cards on the field. If you do, place spell counters on the card, you can the number of cards destroyed. I was close enough. The fact that you remembered that off the top of your head. Okay, yeah. Once per turn, when a spell or trap card or its effect is activated, you can return one card you control with a spell card onto the hand, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. Then you can place the same number of cards that this card had, that card on the field had. The same number of spell cards that card on the field had. Let's see if it's right. Once per turn, when a spell card. Okay, I forgot the once per turn. Quick effect. You control one card, you control the spell card in the hand. If you do, negate the activation. If you do that, destroy it. Then you can place the same number of spell cards on this card, that other card. Can I be destroyed by? Can I be targeted by opponent's card effects? Well, wait, what is the thing? I don't know the thing. I don't know the thing. Cannot be targeted by while this card has a spell counter. The opponent cannot target this card with card effects. Also, this card cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effects. While this card has a spell counter, the opponent cannot target with card effects. Also, can I be destroyed by opponent's card effects? I'm so good at this. If this card with the spell counter is destroyed, you can add one double spell from your deck to your hand. When this card with the spell counter is destroyed, my battle! No, I was close! Guys, I'm so close to getting the entire effect memorized. You just gotta know what it does, and then know how Yu-Gi-Oh! Lingo works, and then it's fine. What if I just go battle phase? I guess you could just Synchro Summon. Wait. Oh, your opponent's battle phase. Yeah, I mean, I'm not exactly dodging this. Actually, like Konami even understands Yu-Gi-Oh! He's got you winning effects for the love of the game. But alternative craft names, so that's not too crazy. Then just end up repeating the actions. Yeah. He's just gonna flip them both face down. So yeah, I kind of forgot that it was during the battle phase. Yeah. Because I think that if any other... That wouldn't do anything either. I'm thinking, like, if I had Blue Boy in the field, I could link it to whatever you call it. Underworld Goddess, and I realized I wouldn't have any plays to do after that. So I kind of don't have anything after this. Well, I mean, I kind of do. If it negates with Hail to Arc Light, I still have one thing I could do. But it's not very good. Okay. D-Mod. You never know, I could draw into everything I need or something. could draw into Upstart, into Upstart, into Upstart, into Mastery, or Desires, or whatever. You never know. Powdered donuts make me go nuts. Best card ever. Divine moment, exactly. Crazy. I was crazy once. Crazy? I was crazy once. Locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me go crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. I think I remember that. I think someone's familiar with that. I'm totally clipping that. Head tattoo. Why are you clipping that? No! We're at Demon! Okay. Jacko King. You don't know, I could draw into Upstart, into Upstart, into Upstart, into Desires, into everything else. Oh, I could just draw into that. I don't know, maybe there's a way, but it was very stacked against me, so probably not. A rubber room with rats is such a difficult thing to say. No, Dark Condition of Destruction. Yeah. And at the moment Gouda got set face down in the extra boss zone, it was like, ugh, that should have been a telltale sign. Because it's very difficult to get rid of that in the extra boss zone. A rubber room with rats. Did I get that? It's always harder for me to pronounce R's, like, my whole life. So, like, saying rubber room with rats is like... 60 cards, wow. You guys ready for him to have Droll in the hand still? Guys, that is a makeup game too. We'll go to Bash you first though, just in case. Because obviously if he has Ash, we're still fine. Alright. Go Citadel. Do we want to put the Auto Abductor? Usually we'd put it out Abductor, then use Citadel. Yeah, we still will. Okay, no Droll. That's nice. Rubber rats in the room? Yeah. It's fine. I can still get, I can still go for the D-mod. In fact, go ahead and out ourselves. Probably a Magister. Not a Coward's about to waste, and I'm sorry to everybody. Actually, should I just, maybe I should just, like, banish Jackal King right now for it? Yeah, probably not. I think we're fine. I could banish Jackal right now for it, though. That would probably fine. I could. Getting Endymion now. It's funny people are still trying to imperm Electromite when she's at 3 now. So, like, you know, old habits die hard or whatever they call it. Objector, add her back. I thought about just, you know, going to Electromite and keeping those upstarts in my hand. So that I can just get those counters naturally. Yes, I think this is right, actually. I think I get a stronger board if I do it this way. Yeah. Maybe I did it wrong. Oh, Blue Boy's gone. Yeah, maybe I did it wrong. Because I'm thinking that Magister could have used its effect for the scale, and then I could, yeah, I mixed these two up. I was supposed to go Abductor first and then Magister. I switched at the last second. Because then I could use Magister's effect on the scale, free up the scale, and then use Endymion to get the other thing. But it's fine, I still got Citadel's effect. It's not like I destroyed myself. I'm just wasting 2 counters, which I obviously hate wasting counters in general. But I don't think it's going to make it or break it for me. Ooh, could I have gotten a Jackal King sandwich? I think I could have. If I summoned out Demon to the very left, I could have gotten a Jackal King sandwich. Maybe I can still do this. Maybe I don't have to waste a counters at all. Maybe I can do it this way. Yeah. Also, no lingering effects. It's really nice to just look at the lingering effect window to determine if I have anything into the void active. I don't have to look through my graveyard anymore. Yep, we don't gotta waste any counters. Obviously, if I didn't have Citadel at all, then the play that I was saying to do was the better play. And obviously, he was only on back row stuff. And DB Master Hand, Master Summon Endymion, DB Master Magister, then Celine Summon out Endymion. I still 3 spelled Monster Negates. Last game for me before going. Well, appreciate you for being here, Winda. Oh, hang on. Claymore? Thank you so much for the follow. We got 24 people watching still. I ain't afraid of you. I'm gonna negate you. Oh, shoot. Okay. Let's see here. Alright. Is it the field spell so old? That board is so... Which one? Stand for cost? It does. Okay, I guess I'll negate that. Couldn't I just, like, link off with the that tracking right now? Does this guy do anything anyway? Doesn't look like he does anything. Is the field spell yours? Oh yeah. I mean, my field spell is like 20 years old. Well, 17 years old. I think it was released in 2009. See, this is important enough for him to want to negate. See, I don't know what other monster effects that he could probably be worried about. Is that the deck? Oh, Block Dragon. Oh, we banishing that. Oh, heck no. Actually, wait. Maybe we just wait for him to use the effect to banish 3. Yeah, we just wait for him to banish 3, and then we banish from field instead of graveyard. But if he does go battle phase, obviously we have to do that. Yeah, sooner rather than later. It's older than you. Wait, what? Vada, you young. There it is. There we go. Block Dragon years ago when I was still using oh, my dog wants to go out. When I was still using Dark Magician, I had the opportunity to banish Block Dragon, but I didn't, and I banished something else with Circle. And then he summoned Block Dragon like 6 more times that game. It was in Burning Abyss. I'm like, what even is this card? I should have banished that. Could have saved me all this heartache. And now, yeah, I get PTSD when I see Block Dragon. My dog let's go out, guys. Give me about 3 or so minutes. I'll be right back. About Yugioh could drive a car and play this children's card game. Yeah, that's fair. Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, peoples. My dog decided it was just going to be sniffing simulator for 5 minutes. We win games by overloading GPUs? Yes, we do. Nice. Yeah, there's one deck I want to fully royal out. It's obviously Endymions. And we're completely free to play, by the way. Droll Lockwood is so common, we have to use our best effect first. Because usually we like to play around Ash Blossom, but that one, Droll Lockwood, is everywhere. Because this hand can pretty much really play around Ash Blossom pretty well. So you can even have Droll. This is why we have Link Karibo in the deck, by the way. If anyone's wondering, it's exactly the reason. Might be able to do something here. We banished the spellbook? We didn't. We do banish Jackal King? We didn't. Okay, we have a play here then. We can get Karibo from graveyard. That's pretty good. So with the wheel of the Invoke becoming disgusting, which after getting all the issues fixed, I'm hoping to get some broken stuff next. That would be pretty nice. But for normal summon, that is the best card to get. Let's innovate dark here. Oh my goodness. Give me like a not magic. Give me like a. Oh my goodness. Really. Oh, we don't even have anything to summon either. Like this is all around genuinely awful cards to get. Genuinely awful. This is because we had to play around Droll, so that we didn't just get hit when dead by Droll. Yep. One card combo that banishes face on all monsters and traps in the opponent's hand, deck, and restrict the graveyard, only spells. I think there's like a fake Dark Magician card called Ragnarok that does that. And I'm pretty sure that's full combo. Right? Yep. GG's. Alright. What is this guy waiting for? It's very well. That last hand 100% could have played on the Ash. Magistrate into the board. Institution grab Jackal. Noble summon Jackal. And then Jackal should have. I mean, theoretically, you see what we would have drawn. But theoretically, we could get Jackal King. What do we call it? Jackal King to negate the Ash Blossom. Oh, D-Bot, how was that helping? So you can see what I draw off of this. Something good would be nice. Huh. Theoretically, that could work. Because what's the strategy? Yeah, just remove 6 to get a well, from institution. I kind of want to. I want to remove maybe I can do this. Well, I shouldn't be summoning in those zones. Though it would be nice to go into IP Master and can't just end on just nothing. Really doesn't until we see that Slade will fetch BB and Mantis Artemis were all the same person? Yeah. We want to use that as draw effect anyway. Not gonna help us. Not gonna help us. Only thing I can hope to do is this. Unfortunately, like, instead of Endymion being the scale, I would have liked it if Jackal was the one that was in the scale. I mean, I could try to get a draw here, but yeah, it's not saying it. I'll guess I'll try to get a draw. I don't have anything going for me right now. It's not enough good draws here. Already pen someone out too. Oh wait, GG's. This is winning coin tosses. That's the best. Master yet? Yep, we got master 24 hours ago. Okay. Provided it's not purge, you know, this could work out. Put Basilisk. Get an extra draw. This hand's good. Oh, okay. I was gonna go for Crowley right now, but like, let's just do this now. Okay. Lily's got something. Hopefully it's a Veiler if it is something. Yeah, we'll send Jack anyway. No, the middle zone is a pretty weird zone to go for. Do it now, but I'm also thinking like if I go Crowley negates it with like an imperm, I could theoretically, yeah. Or I could just decisions. We'll go serve it. So yeah, souls in that zone is pretty bad. We do have reflection in case we need to. This guy's internet's going out? Yeah. Like I said, he has imperm instead, then we could use souls to do that. Want to activate reflection first? Just to see if there's another trigger. Nope, okay. Yeah, this could be better. It could be a lot better, but it's not. Here. Sour hands are pretty bad here. The sour draws and the outcomes of it all. Might. Did I use Bash? Yeah, I did only use Bash, that's correct. To be honest with you, if I want to get that draw at all, I'm gonna have to pop, get like a... I'll have to do this. Yeah, I'll have to do this. I want that draw, but it's also not going to be doing me any good if I'm a pencil of it at all. Use that. Yeah. Oh, I haven't noticed one yet though, but I don't know. Maybe I'll draw the Smoke Engine. Okay, I haven't used Bash's effect. Yeah, I have not used Bash's effect. Might help out. High scale. Okay, that's not a high scale. Not very good. I have an idea. I have an idea. Yeah, I'm just... How many spells we got to graveyard? I have an idea. Doing all the calculations in my head, I think I can make this work still. I just gotta make sure I don't run out of time, and I want to make sure that if that spell gonna be very necessary. The spell, if I want to use Jackal. Okay, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 counters at the moment. I might need it still. I haven't used this Citadel. I've used Servant and Matched. Okay. Okay, I think I can make this work. Let me activate the Jackal to get those extra counters because I might need them. Go in. Do this first. 1, 2, and 3. Go get something stupid like Cerberus to hand. Back to Celine. 1, 2, 3. Buy back Chapel King. Let's go back into the second election night. I think it might be better here. All this without almost summoning too. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I kind of figured it out. But I'm also feeling like I gotta pop Cerberus too, just to make sure I have encounters and stuff. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna pop Cerberus. Well, I mean, I figured it out at the end. Could have been a little stronger. I was thinking about going Magister as well, but I wouldn't have any zones for Magister to actually go into, because Electrite was clogging up the extra that last one. Oh, that's fun. Yep. What if he would have been able to actually use that if I didn't use the Endymion at all? Because that's been different names. I don't know what's a good hit. I really don't. I don't know. I imagine the back row is really important. I'll just negate this. Yep. Seems like he's popping off now. But that's also a negate, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, no reason to wait any longer. Had immensely struggled for a board, but he had Super Poly, so. Okay. Oh boy. The lower deck has to shift arrows. What? What should be? Orcus being a lower deck? 46 people watching is kind of crazy. Art Mage? Oh, wait. Yeah. I don't know. If I had my actual normal endboard, I think it'd be a different story. But having all that is not, it's just not gonna cut it. I don't think we know anything that's in their hand. Oh man. That's annoying. Oh, okay, here we go. We know what the endboard, what the face downs are, so that's something. But he could still symbol for Negus or whatever. What if he's got Droll in hand? Have enough anti-ball? Okay. Oh wait, GG's. I guess we won't ever win a coin toss again. I think our coin toss win streak is over. Why couldn't we get that last game? Nice. Okay. That was the wrong time to use Ash Blossom on. Ghost Water. Alright, we're done summoning. I think it's Valor. I was wrong, yeah. But he's got Volo, so it doesn't matter. Okay, GG's. I know, just hitting Diamond Master with neo-decade-old cards in modern formats is pretty sick, yeah. At least you got a coin toss. But making it so far the ladder of Endymion every month, though. Appreciate you, commentator. Honestly, the meta's no nothing. It's just the hand traps. Hand traps always carry the decks. Like, if Droll Lockwood did not exist, I would have been Master Rank already. Ash, okay. Drawing into talents would automatically be pretty good. Okay. Got a magister. Seems like a straightforward hand. Impulse. Is it my hope that Droll eats Maxi and chokes Definite? Please get rid of both of them? Yeah. And I don't see a play that we can do right now. Nothing else we can do. Well, hang on. We could get souls. What's a good card to end on? So... Impulse, like, does that mean that they're on, like, the man, or are they on, like, Malice? That's my question. Honestly, keep you healthy for the game that almost no matter what you make, you're tossing the same 50 plus cards no matter what. Then you get to try to add your item stuff. Probably has to think about that at some point now. Yeah. Well, I do partially agree. I feel like Yugioh has always kind of coached by staples before his hand traps, before his normal traps that compulse or break through skill. What do you guys think? Do you think it's more likely a back row deck, or do you think it's more likely a dark deck? I'll probably just go with Navy and see if I can make that work with this. I can go to Active Esquerda, but like no. Maybe the Staples cards was never this bad. Yeah. Probably not back row. I mean, it could be the man. I haven't seen Impulse being used that often in the other decks. Oh, it's this. Well, was it a dark deck? It was a fire deck. Wait a second. Since it turns off mana to do this, using impulses only just because he doesn't it. It did it before though. It was just back row. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll see if they can't deal with the board. We got 50 people watching though. It's crazy. Appreciate everyone so much for being here. Oh. Okay. Guess that's fair. I don't know, let's see if something happens. We can do anything. Wait, that's not their turn. What do we have in extra deck, by the way? Literally just Endymion. Oh my goodness. Etienne? Yes. Be so nice if I actually had more than one card in extra deck. We're always going to be the nail in the coffin. He's just going to use it to pop my back row in the draw phase. Yep. Alright. Every time I see medium triggers my fight or flight response, yeah. I just chose the wrong negate, it looks like. Wow. Wow. This is funny, isn't it? Literal demotion game, and they put me against the literal Rust deck in the game's history to go against. Is this not just Draziel? You guys think he's almost done? Oh my goodness. Shame. Well, he's just gonna chain the detonator to this, I just realized. Interesting hand. Alright then. That was definitely a hand of all time. And now at least we got something. It's rough out there in these dueling streets? I guess so. I think he's got some. So Bashy wouldn't be too bad of a card to draw from here. But obviously. Huh. Making sure I'm not accidentally, like, banishing one of my cards for no reason, you know? I get 10 counters with 3 for Basilisk. 3 to get Basilisk, 3 for Basilisk. Oh. Yeah. Impermanent Basilisk? Okay. Nice. Nice draw. Yep. I'd obviously had to have linked away the other two Draco Kings for Electrobite if he had improved the first Electrobite effect. Okay. It's one of those hands that dies to anything. Interesting. Nice hand. Nice draw. I think that's gonna be very high odds that I get 6 counters. Oh, I guess I can do that. I was gonna just banish a card, but I'll do that instead. Unless I get hit by a ghost spell. Oh man. Oh boy. I was just gonna banish my abductor. So I can get counters obviously for negates, but now I'm going to go throw counters instead. Okay. Well, at least he's giving me counters instead. See the devil and she shall appear? Oh yeah, I guess so. Ghost spell. Sorry, Nibiru. And okay. Played enough Duel Links to know that Martha is like the card that makes it so good. Just because it places on the bottom of the deck for cost, like it's kind of like wow. Let's see if that one last card in his hand is everything he needs. Nope. Is Ghost Spell the devil in this case scenario, VF? Yes. Okay. This hand's okay. I can work with it. I'm gonna probably do it like this. Me. Maybe I might just draw 2 with this. I might need to draw 2 just because it's not really that good at the moment. I wanted to look at the hand, but like, okay. Okay. Remove the counters from want to pop both of them or no? 4, 5, 6. Pop 1 at least. Trying double upstart into a double Droll is a shadow. It's kind of dumb, but we'll see what happens. I could have had one additional counter on the cards. I should have just removed them both from Draco King instead of one from Draco King, one from Reflection. Do that for the extra counters, you know? Zuna. I'll get that. Okay. Wow, that was it? Okay, that's good. Guess he shouldn't have drolled then, right? Not that I miss it at all, but where did Tenpai go? Is that just gone for good now, or what? I mean, you have an advantage there, Shadow. You usually never turn on their main players with Endymion. True, true. K9 is very, Oh boy. Okay. K9 is very... What's the word I'm looking for? Unintimidating? Card destruction, holy crap. Non-threatening to me. And, the Vanquish Soul portion is the one that is, like, does anything. K9 doesn't... I'm not really threatened by K9. Only thing that threatens me in K9 at all is Zeus. And probably is unplayable since Malice, to be honest. Oh. I thought people were still using Tenpai up until like a couple seasons ago. Unplayable, Kutu just messed them up badly. Yeah, I guess Kutu is a better Sigma deck. The bell. We know what that back is, or do you just set it at the start? Okay, oh crap. Yeah, it's tails then, right? Yep. I kind of like my hand though, a little bit. Let me see what's the turn, right? Yep. Oh, uninterrupted White Forest? This may be a while. Yep, I know. White Forest goes on forever. Not even better single deck. RS modifies the levels so the quick single phase gets messed up. That is true. I didn't even think about that. What did he send away anyway? Send away all that. Nope. Yeah, yep. Demod. Oh. Still the coolest art in the entire game. So this is like 70 gates, right? I mean, maybe. The Apes. Apes is annoying when it's set face down. Yep. Long turn. How were the duels against Elfno? I just arrived. Yeah, Elfno. I mean, I don't know, but the only Elfno I played went against, people were saying in the chat that he wasn't doing anything with his board. But I beat them. They didn't seem that bad, but I'm sure that they could have gotten a better end board. Can we simply manifest sphere mode into our deck and draw it next turn? Of course, yes. I wouldn't really want to. I wouldn't want to draw a sphere mode. I would rather get Dark Ruler. Dark Ruler plus anything equals GG. This guy's simply gonna he's gonna lose time. Or oh my goodness, it's King. It's Horus too. That's enough. Yeah, how the heck should I know that? How do I tell Kovasanov and Dwalmatov apart? I'm Kovasanov? Nope, Auxilia. Okay, so this is like slop upon slop. Oh wow, because you get so much from the hand of graveyard, yeah. You need to see someone at Primera and go into Crimson with the level 8 he has. You think he's gonna just end on the Floodgate anyway? That is just anti-spell. Take a Synchro engine. Yeah. The fresh track am I looking at? Yeah. Why even trigger this field spell? This guy's also an issue, isn't he? Guy's probably gonna lose time, right? No. What does Crimson Dragon hit? When does Crimson Dragon hit the board? The moment I breathe. Is that failings he just set? No, he said okay. This guy can quick effect just pop a back row. Oh, during the battle phase, okay. He has his toggle off. He's out of time. Can't really put a body on board, otherwise I'll lose my scales. I think he is out of time. He has his toggle turned off. It's like he could just put his card in the back row, but also like, what am I going to do? Not do anything? I think he's like legit out of time. This is why he's doing that. Yep. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7. Realistically, I can do this. One, two, three, four, 5. Dude, you couldn't have had your toggle off this whole time just to wait this long for this. Dude, like, how did he have his toggle off the entire time? And then save it for this? Why did he turn his toggle off if he had this much time? Went to the bathroom or something? About to get back where the turn ends. What are you targeting? Targeting metal might. Now you know what? I could actually use that with Magician Souls. Again. I already penned someone out, so. Even more counters. Nice. Dude, you gotta be what you gotta time at this point. Lakeisha, okay. Yep. Ooh, I guess I should have just went into Celine right off the bat here. I should have went into Celine just right off here because I forgot that the D-ball was even a thing. Dude, you gotta be out of time. Yeah. So Celine would have been enough to get the stuff I needed. Dude, how do you have time? You know what? Yes, I will continue main phase. I will go battle phase and make you use this effect of vengeance. I don't get it. I really don't. I know I could have went Celine, like I said before, and then got that pop. Can someone explain to me how he has enough time for this? That playing players farming aura? Yeah, I guess. Holy schlop, am I right? What is this? Centurion, Azamina, D-Mod, Horus. Wow. They only get 30 seconds back when the turn ends, so like I think that he waited like longer than he was going for longer than 30 seconds during my turn though. I'm going against Soda. Looks like he might have like an Ash or something. That's nice. Ashley would have been nicer, but Bistro is good too. Maybe they should just go into IP Masquerade and then this. Go to this end on. This would be quite a few negates. Because I already pen summoned. How many spells do I got? I hope a lot. Decent amount. Okay, wow. Okay, that's not that much. I was hoping for a little bit more so I can get that jacket from Graveyard. Yep. I'm just getting really not very good hands. Hands on blue board is the only play, and then they have the negate for blue board. Okay. Seems like a good negate. I have enough to summon out the other Jakku who Graveyard, but it would put me at 0 spell counters. Elf notes. Let's go. Okay, I guess it was enough. That was good. All right. Also, FYI, tomorrow is Mother's Day, as I'm recording this, and I would encourage people to spend time with their mothers, and not if they have them, and not just when on Twitch. I don't think not gonna stream tomorrow because it's gonna be family time. Just thought I'd let people know about that. Okay. Oh, wow, okay. Primate, Radiant Typhoon. Is that Roar? Primate Roar? Interesting. Oh my goodness. This could be interesting. Luster Dragon. The wind. Is he hoping to try to floodgate me out of monster effects? Chaotic Seals, okay. Nice, okay. Gome? His hand's okay. We'll see if we get, like, blown out by something, though. Go with you. It's you in the imperm column. He did set the middle one first, but, like... What? But we're not using Magic Stroke, because if he uses that trap card, that spell card or whatever, to shuffle whatever... Oh, okay. Kind of like the best outcome right now to do. Okay. The only card in my deck that could be summoned. Get rid of you. You. Instead of Banishing Barrel, do this. Because imagine that Luster Dragon's the only one you have. I'll get rid of that still. Internet looks like it's going out. I'm trying to get a draw 2 for this, looks like, right? Or not. Could have also banished MST from Graveyard, but like I think that's just... I think getting rid of the Primite whatever is just better. Again, maybe making him like give up his battle phase to go to SP would have been better. Oh, I can add both. Yep. Theoretically, if I would used Talus to take the whatever, I linked it to Electrobite, like Electrobite could have popped the his core or whatever to add back a Servant, and I could have penciled out Abducto to Endymion off of that. Because it would just would have popped it off the field anyway. Okay. You have nothing else, right? Oh, it's this effect. 2 of draw 3. Well, shuffle 3 and draw 2. Okay. I could get a Endymion. That might be a little bit safer. That might be a little bit safer, actually, if I can make it work. See what happens here. Okay. What? That was the card the whole time. Alright, GG's. That was the one card he drew, by the way, off the trap. Well, he didn't search that. He actually just drew it off the trap. A big board. Ghost Stroker? Oh man, he's got Ghost Stroker with the field. Oh, Balconies. been nice to have Abductor getting these counters too. Wow. Oh. Level 8 Jackal King. Oh, that's interesting. Delta? The loudest roar. Yeah, because it protects them. Yeah, gotta remember that Smoke Engine would not work. Only that one. Still wanna actually just normal summon. Probably, it's fine. Level 10 Demon. Yep. Got something else you want to use? Wait, what? He's got more. Dude, like one last negate is all it took, I guess. Look at that. Look how close. Look how close. That would have been everything I needed. Pop Reflection for a DB, activate it, go Magister, Reflection, Celine, summon back, and go for game. I almost played through all of that. By the way, here's the thing. Ghost Ogre was also on the opponent's board, to be fair, too. But, like, that whole idea of one more, what was one negate too many, it was still Ghost Ogre that was on the board still. So I'm trying to say that Endymion had enough to actually overcome the entirety of that board, but Ghost Ogre still put him over. I wouldn't have had to use up my Call of the Grave so soon. Almost got it. Okay, -1. Upstrike. Is this Sky Trigger? Maybe. Yep. Sky Trigger's not too bad. Somebody got Hayate and not the other card. Hit linkage. Can't linkage summon out 0. Won't do anything to me. I'm guessing he's gonna use the field spell to target Kagari, and then use Ray's effect to summon out 0, or he's just gonna go straight to 0. Honestly, I think it's better for him to add it from graveyard to hand instead of deck to hand, because then you theoretically run the idea of engage actually drawing engage. Wow. Using that card? This is end goal here, because this card can't be used as link material. Except machine bosses. What's his end goal? Is he gonna go for Amatsu? Deke probably banish himself, or is he gonna banish 0? Yeah. Good. All 3 engage in graveyard. Yep. Nice. What's the second Yubel or what? Dude wants 2 Yubel on the deck? Wow. That's daring. Guess he wants to summon Validros. Oh no. Do I have to get FTK'd or something? What checks do they go here? Yeah, it says it too. What is his end goal here? Is he trying to like summon triple boost time max and then recycle one somehow or what? Okay. Really a board of all time. You should have summoned a huge fence, but I would say. That's a gourmet. Nice. Alright, I think I'm done for tonight. Everybody has Droll, so I gotta stop until Konami stops guaranteeing it in everybody's opening hands. Because yeah, that was a guaranteed win on my part, but Droll just is a card that exists. Anyway, peoples, appreciate you guys for watching. Very annoying day today. I don't know why Konami thinks that skipping turns is a good thing. We've been live for over 4 hours, which is pretty cool. Appreciate everyone for being here. Let's go ahead and raid Simply Wits. I won't be live tomorrow because it's Mother's Day, and I encourage all of you to spend time with family. Oh, it looks like Simply Wits is also streaming a tournament too, so that could be fun for you guys to see. Anyway, people, you guys have a great night. See you guys next week on Saturday. Peace.